Hi there and welcome to this week's Tiny Tip. This week we're going to take a look at the E major chord. Now E major is a bit tough and so we'll take some practice for sure. It's going to use all four fingers and is a little bit of a reach. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with the first finger on the second fret, first string. And then the next three fingers are going to have to reach all the way over to the fourth fret on the next three strings up. Okay, so that gives you your E major chord. I like to teach this one learning by planting your three fingers first and then coming back to put the index finger down on the first string. Sometimes that's a little bit easier to think about. So plant those three fingers first on that fourth fret, reach back on that second fret, first string. All right, that is sort of main way to start learning to play E major. Now, of course, there's other variations as there are with all chords. One that people go to as well in sort of the beginning stages is barring at the fourth fret and then reaching over to your seventh fret and using your pinky there. So that gives you a really pretty version of E major, actually, with the E ringing out high on top. It's quite lovely, actually. So the challenge is, of course, that when you're this far already down the fretboard, jumping back here can be a little bit more challenging, but that is also an option, okay? But let's step back, because again, when I learn a new chord, I like to make sure that I practice that more challenging chord with an easier chord, just to get the feel of moving my hand back and forth. So why don't we start on our E chord again in the standard format, and we'll do 8 strums on that, and then we'll move to A major. And if you remember, A major is going to be like this: third string, first fret, fourth string, second fret. Okay, so not so hard, just got to think about it. All right, so here we go. We're going to do 8 strums on each. So 1, 2, ready, and E, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, A major, and back to E, A major, and try one more time, E, A major. All right, good. So I would keep working on that. Pick a few different chords that you know and are comfortable with that fit with the chord of E, and go back and forth and have some fun getting used to planting your hand in that more challenging chord position. So good luck, and we'll see you next time.